MD, and this is Beefalo Bart here, and welcome to anybody watching this after the fact, because this being a live stream, I can see that there is nobody here. A couple of things on this video is primarily doing some testing, running a new overlay system to where I can actually see if somebody joins. And if you decide you want to say something to me, you can actually send me a message. I can see it in-game, and I will be able to reply to you while I'm in-game without having to tab over and screw with all kind of weird contortions and so forth. Just as a quick testing here, I will actually say hello. And you should be able to see the text in the stream up in the top center. I can actually see that Beefalo Bart just said, say hello. So, hello. Yeah, so it seems to be working. Since I've established that it is and are working, what am I going to do on this live stream? Well, first I'm going to make a cup of coffee at 11:30 at night. Gonna do it anyway. Should have done it before the stream. Didn't do it. Doing it now. Now, the one downside to actually running this way is I'm actually running the game in a window. And being that I'm in windowed mode, I can see the top border saying Tom Clancy The Division. I can see all the other gobbledygook. I can also see my bottom bar. I can also see my clock here instead of looking at the clock on the wall to my left, which is always wrong, even though it has a fresh battery in it. That being said, being that I am testing out new stuff, let's test out some items here. Now, this particular character, and here's where I'm having issues with this new setup here. I'm actually have to rescale everything so that it does not interfere with stuff in the game. Now I can actually click. Before, I don't know if you can see my mouse cursor, it was actually all the way over here, so it was going across the screen for longer messages. But what was happening is I couldn't click on anything inside the game. So here are the gear sets that I have available on this character, which is D3 FNC, Hunter, Nomad, Predator, Alpha Bridge, and Firecrest. Now with the Hunter build, I went ahead and set it up to be, well, specifically just a, well, sniper build. So I'm actually going to go ahead and equip that. Done a lot with the D3 and the Nomad. I haven't done as much with the Predator or Alpha Bridge. Done quite a bit with the Firecrest. So let's just actually take this 15 kills with a sidearm. I'm not doing it. Shut up. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just play around. Now, just for the fact that I am playing, I am actually going to change the world tier. And again, I'm going to have to move that window one more time, so chat will have to move. Change tier, and goody. Now I'm going to have to move it again. So yeah, that window does, it is problematic. I'll try it down here on the lower left to see if that doesn't interfere with anything. We're going to move this back to World Tier 1 just for the giggles of it. Because I'm not looking to test my durability. I'm just going to screw around. And that's the whole point here, is just to have a little bit of fun, screw around with a few things, snipe some fools, just to test out the overall feel of the build. And if I like it, I'll bump it up a notch or 3. Would you stop moving so much? lower latency with this. I'm not sure if it's because I made some changes to the stream also, and I do notice that I am getting more drops until I didn't configure this layout. I still have the shield set up. So let's actually change that. We are on Hunter, override. There, now I no longer have a shield on this build. Now, as I was saying, I am definitely getting some latency here. Yeah, I aim, and I'm getting about a half-second delay. So I'm getting, you know, this is World Tier 1, so everything is going to be amplified a little bit. Damage is quite well amplified. And my FPS is right now 60. That's okay. I can live with that. I'm not able to live with this latency here. I like the damage numbers. That's cool, but okay, well, when you let me climb on top of that. So, damage-wise, that's 500 plus thousand. 700, 300. Yeah, there's some major delay action going on here. So to be able to see this chat and having to run in a Windows mode and having to have other things going on at the same time, it's not my CPU, it's not my GPU. It's either sucky internet or something. My FPS are good, is really good right now. I mean, like I said, my FPS with the settings that I'm running, it almost never dips below 60. So, yeah, I'm not having latency related issues with the FPS. However, in-game wise, I'm on the PTS right now, and there's almost nobody here. There might be... I might have seen 3 people all day long. Yeah, I'm not 100% honest that I like this new setup. I said I have to run it in Windows mode to be able to see the chat overlay so that I can actually see what everybody's typing. What you're seeing on the stream is different from what I'm seeing in the game. What I'm actually seeing in the game is the fact that the game is in a windowed mode. It's close as full screen as I can get, but I see a small window that I have to have on the left hand side to be able to see what the chat is. And whenever there is chat, I mean, I can sit there and hold the Alt key, click in the box, and say something. And then I have to click back into the game again, because the game really stutters whenever I'm actually tabbed over to that. So if anybody knows a way I can resolve that, what I'm using is well, it's... Let me actually... minimize the game for just a second here. I'm using Restream, and I'm using its chat feature, and I'm using OBS, and I've got the chat overlay in game, and like I said, everything is working, but I'm assuming that with everything going all at the same time with this crappy internet connection, it's causing me to have a in-game delay. Here's 750. So, and it comes and goes. Yeah, it's averaging about a half-second delay. So to be able to see chat and respond to chat, I'm gonna have to try some other options just to see how it works, but yeah, there's got to be a better way. As you can see on the bottom in the ticker,